Hello everyone, this is RJ from Game News USA, and today we're going to be looking at the Metacritic score for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle from the Xbox Series X. It has an 87 overall with 51 positive reviews and 3 mixed. We're going to go over some of these here and see what the critics are saying. It's a little too early to see any user scores yet. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Don't forget to subscribe, much appreciated. Creative Blog gave this a perfect 100, saying, "This is no lazy homage. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle delivers one of the finest cinematic gaming experiences you'll ever play." That's quite a statement. Games Radar Plus, Games.ch, and the Xbox Hub also gave it a perfect 100. Meanwhile, ZTGD gave it a 95, saying Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is the best iteration of the character and easily the best thing Xbox has put out in years. Wow, that's quite a statement. To say it's the best iteration of anything Indiana Jones related is a little unhinged. Saying it's the best thing Xbox has put out in years might be true. Power Unlimited with a 92, saying the Great Circle perfectly captures the essence of Indiana Jones, a mix of mystery, adventure, and humor. The immersive story, beautiful locations, and gameplay experience makes you feel like you're truly part of an indie adventure. Games.ch with a 91 says, with its mostly poor AI and some minor bugs, Indiana Jones is not a perfect game. But besides its minor flaws, and especially how the game breathes the essence of the iconic hero, it is just one of the best action-adventure games in the last few years. A must-have for everyone. Game Reactor UK, Gamer.nl, Inverse, Mondo Xbox, Steve Urine, Xbox Era all gave it 90s, and so did Windows Central, saying, from the manner in which every line is delivered and scene is shot to the smirk on Indy's face when solving a puzzle, it's clear that everyone at Machine Games just gets what makes Indiana Jones so special. Remember, Machine Games made Wolfenstein, the newer Wolfenstein style, and a lot of people, including myself, were kind of expecting an Indiana Jones that was sort of run and gun and frantic and fast-paced. However, this tends to be more of a stealth kind of game, which is not something I'm quite into. But I will definitely have to check this out. I'll probably be waiting for the PlayStation version to drop in spring for that. But if you have Game Pass and you have an Xbox, then you could play it right now. And it's looking like we have a banger on our hands for sure. Mara Station and Hey Poor Player also gave it a 90. So did Gaming Mobile and Xbox Achievements, Gaming Bolt, Impulse Gamer. A ton of 90s here. So many, we're not going to get through all the 90s. How about Hobby Consoles with an 87, saying Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is the great adventure of the year. A game that breeds affection for the character of the classic films that we love so much. Press Start Australia with an 85 said Indiana Jones and the Great Circle delivers both high-caliber adventure story and performance in spades to the point it feels as though it's wadding into uncharted territory for its publisher. Level Up Games Heroes also gave it an 85, so did several other publications. But how about GamePro Germany with an 83? Saying the Great Circle gives us Indiana Jones as we know and love him, even from a first-person perspective. You know, there was a lot of people who were concerned about the first-person perspective for Indiana Jones, And that also, Wolfenstein was made in first person as well. And they wondered, could it work? Because so often we see a game like Uncharted, which ironically seemed inspired by Indiana Jones, being third person. We've seen the indie movies in third person. So could a first person Indiana Jones work? The answer is it does function well and seems to be a hit. And there are definitely sections and parts of the game where you move from the first person angle to a third person angle. So it does feel somewhat unique. But why, though, gave it an 80, and so did Dexerto and many other publications. IGN France gave it an 80 as well, so did PC Games. And how about The Guardian, who we usually have a problem with on this channel, giving super low reviews? How about The Guardian with an 80, saying the city is so exquisitely designed, in fact, that it overshadows the rest of the game, which is remarkable. When your next destination is the pyramids of Giza, here the Great Circle shifts into a more traditional open world mode, less intricate and holistic, with more siloed locations. We do have 5 mixed reviews. Noisy Pixel to 70, saying Indiana Jones and the Great Circle captures the spirit of the adventure, with nostalgic puzzles, richly detailed environments, and thrilling set pieces. While it stumbles with lackluster AI and clunky item management, its charm and sense of discovery make it a rewarding journey. MMORPG.com also gave it a 70. Surprisingly, Pure Xbox is the low review here, giving it a 60, because The Verge and Xbox Gen are to be determined scores. Pure Xbox, of all places, giving it the low score of a 60, said ever since we caught wind of Machine Games making an Indiana Jones title, we've been very excited by the prospect, but ultimately we're just a little disappointed in the final product. The overall experience isn't bad, and it successfully sells the Indiana Jones fantasy. So, surprised there that Pure Xbox gave it such a low score. At a 60, that was the low score. We did see some perfects, a lot of 90s there. And this game overall having an 87 on Metacritic is a very good score. Xbox should be proud. It's about what I would have expected from this game. About 85 was my prediction. Will this save the business for Xbox? Not really. Xbox is moving to be a third-party publisher anyway. It seems like, this game is going to be on PlayStation in a few months. They could have made this an Xbox exclusive. They didn't. They don't care about making exclusives. And that's okay to have a different business model. Not all the big companies that make games or have hardware and software need to employ the exact same strategy. There's variety in the spice of life. Not every game is going to cater to your exact wants and desires. I may have had a different mindset for what an Indiana Jones game should look like. However, other people have ideas about what an Indiana Jones game should look like. And according to a lot of the reviewers, what they wanted out of an Indiana Jones game, they got. Most fans seem happy with the product. And when I do play it, I will give my honest thoughts as well. So, with that being said, guys, are you going to play Indiana Jones and the Great Circle? Are you going to download it on Game Pass? Are you waiting for the PS5 version? What's the plan? Or do you just not care? Either way, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Much appreciated. Peace. I'm out. Have a good one.